man. Ha, 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 ha. Doom, doom, doo, doom, doo, doo, doom. Doom, doom, doo, doom, doo, doo, doom. Just release my hand. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, this is Andre Wade with Just Release. Good morning. And I pray that peace is upon y'all families today and that peace be upon you all as y'all travel, going to work and coming. Uh, Thought I'd get out here early. It's kind of misty, but it's still it's not too cold, and it's that H-Town weather, you know. Uh, I was thinking about the walls, and I told you guys I was gonna come back with a little bit about the walls, you know. And once again, the walls is the 1200 block, 1200 Baker Street down here in Houston, Texas. It's the county jail, one of them, and one of them that really speaks out. You know, it really speaks out to to the people that comes inside of the walls. And what I mean by it speaks to them, you know, it would make your mind up. You know, if this is really what you want to go through. Didn't catch that. Didn't catch that. Uh, a lot of things goes on in the walls that you probably feel that's probably unfair towards offenders. You know, offenders, have a mindset that, everything must go their way, as if, they're not in jail or if they're in some type of military camp or something. But they feel as though that things has to go their way. And let me remind you that when you get in trouble, when you get in trouble on your own, and you find yourself in jail, that doing was on your own. Now I know in some of these, county jails throughout the state of Texas, it's kind of rough too. I hear, about San Antonio. I hear about, Dallas and Fort Worth, these places, and I know that a lot of them can, they feel me. They feel what I'm saying. But when you become knowledgeable of the things that you do that's wrong and not right, and that can place you in trouble, you got to realize that you have to stop. You have to come to a complete stop, and it has to, because you never know what's in store for you if you get in trouble. And one thing is that's not going to be in store for you is your way. It's not going to go your way inside of that. I don't care what kind of law you have, what kind of mothers and wives you have, they can call. They can do all that. But when you find yourself in jail, then you find yourself in another world. hmm Oh, you know, I want to appreciate you, people, because uh, I guess y'all be waiting on me to hit it or hit that live button or something. Y'all waiting on me. Y'all waiting on see what Andre Wade gonna have to say. But the walls was the walls, and when I say about walls, you inside of that environment where nobody know what's going on, but the people inside the walls. Even when security leave, they know what's going on inside the walls, other than other people knowing, because the walls, was consist of, people in there getting full of that Tucci. I'm talking about locked up. I remember one time I tried it. Man, I tried that Tucci. Man, you don't get me like that no more. My old kept, come on, Drake. I say, man, Texas City. All right, Texas City, Galveston County. All right. Good morning to you too. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to all that's watching my channel right now. And I pray that y'all have a peace day and that ain't nothing bad going on. But again, uh, I remember. I remember, when I first got on the tank that night, they moved me from out of the observation tank, and they placed me on the tank. We got shook down. We had to make a shakedown. I had to go to the gym, pack our stuff. I just got there. And we had to pack and become to find out, man, these dudes was getting full of that Tucci around now, you know. I'm talking about all next door, all down the hall. They getting full of that Tucci down there, man. And I just hope don't nobody, harm themselves getting full of that Tucci, man, because I seen that Tucci, man. That Tucci, man, I'm talking about it, man. I seen these two guys. It was this one guy, right, this black guy, and then the Spanish guy. And the Spanish guy used to always light the light, right? So the black dude would always go and the Spanish dude up to come light the light. So the Spanish dude automatically, he getting his buzz on. And I'm talking about them boys smoking big boys, man. I mean, one early morning they got up and they was smoking. So me and my other partner was up in the back there. We talking, and all of a sudden I look over there. They just lit it up. I think a minute ago. So I look up over there. The Mexican like me sitting on the bunk with the black dude. And I'm talking about this early. He like this. Then I look over at the black dude. The black dude over there looking at the mess like this. Both of them out. I say, man, what kind of man they over there, man? Look at them. I'm talking about, yeah, man, that's how they Tucci do you, Dre. I'm talking about they going early. I'm talking about going early, man. I'm talking about, ooh, them boys bad. But you know what? I realized, man, when I was in there and I was seeing them guys, getting full of that Tucci, right? Yeah, I believe a lot of them was trying to get away from what was real and what was going on inside, meaning they was facing the time, and everybody had something they was facing. Some of them had been in there 6 months and hadn't even seen the judge yet. So much weighing on them, man. And so I think they to get away, that's where they went. They got full of that Tucci, you know what I'm saying? And cause if you see them when they get full of that Tucci, they be away. They be out of there. They be out of there somewhere else. And when I remember that time when I hit that stuff, man, it had me, man. I say, man, I ain't, man, I couldn't do it. And but I kind of understand why some of them does it. I really do, and some told me, why they do it, and I can't knock them. I can't really knock them, I don't knock nobody that does anything upon themselves to themselves, so I can't knock them, but I was in there, man. I was in the walls, man, and every morning I would get up and I would write my just release notes. I would write my just release notes, and later on I would probably do a written interview with the individual. And I don't know if some of you individuals is watching my channel right now, but y'all reach out and reach at me, and we'll see what we can come up with next. Because, like I say, I'm not, I don't totally just go out my way of trying to get interviews. If a person want to interview, it's up to them, you know what I'm saying? Because Just Release going to get on here every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get on here and say something, but if a person, I feel you definitely. Okay, all right. Yeah, man. And so, that's just how I feel, not being selfish in anything, right? Because I'm a selfish guy. And I just, people talk about what they want to do, what they wanted to do. And like I told them, when I was in the ISF, right, and we used to have group, right, when we have group, people express a lot about something things they want to do when they get out. Thank you. I'm glad I'm back too, man. I'm glad. Hey, I'm so glad I'm back, and being free, right? But it's so much comes with getting out and being free. There's so much you have to do. Like me, I'm on parole till 2036, and it still hurts me that I'm doing time for a crime I didn't do. And that just that I try to keep that a weight out my mindset Yeah, Dre Dog. This is Dre Dog. Yeah. Okay, man. I know you happy, man. I know you happy. I know that's a blessing. And you got to stay out for parole. And staying out for parole, all right. All right. I see you, Snow. I see you. I see y'all get at me. I see y'all getting at me, and I appreciate that. You know, it's you know when I was in them walls, right, and I told you I would write my notes every morning, right, and I would send them out to my producer, but I knew that the people that watches this channel wanted to see, you know, Andre Wade. They wanted to hear Andre Wade, you know, and I still apologize for what took place in my life at that time. Okay. Well, we need to get together. We need to get together on that. Oh, Snow want to get back at me, want to do another interview, and that's a good thing. That's a blessing. So I'm willing. I'm gonna have my boy to holler, get at you, cause I think he have your number, so we can get on top of that. I believe the people would probably want to hear about, you know, what went on in my life, them little few months, right? But let's just see this. Let's say this. Them months. They need that. All right. And I'm with that. I'm on top of that. Uh, Let me say this. Them months that I was gone, right? Let me tell you something. Them months was so far greater than the years that I had done in the past. In 20 something years and had nothing on that them few months that I was gone, right? And the reason why I say that is because, you know, when I was gone those years, I didn't get out with a just release. I didn't get out with something to look forward to in that nature. That you know was this is here is really is something that's I was feeling like a celebrity in a sense, a rapper or something, man. You want to get back out there to your fans and stuff, and that's how I felt. And I wanted to get out so that the people knew that, even though we had these talk channels, all these big hurts and 916 Dirty Weather, and I hope y'all watching my channel. Here is push up to you guys that still been going strong, and Snow as well. Uh, uh, Anything can take place in our life, but see, when we do something that's not right, we make that decision to do something. Uh, all right, all right. I I made that decision in 2019, and by making that decision, all right, all right, all right. I feel that. I feel that. Uh, uh, when we make those decisions to do something that we know that can hurt us, right? Can place us back in 2020. All right, all right, all right, all right. My mindset at that time wasn't right. I was going through some things and I was doing some things I ain't had no business doing. So when you doing them kind of things, you make that decision that just ain't right. And you find yourself hurting others who was depending on you, who was looking for you to do better, and this is what take place when you hurt people's feelings, when you do things that people don't trust you and all that. Now you have to work all over again. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Uh, but man, let me tell you something. I was got cut off for some reason here, but I'm okay, and The walls did a little something to me, giving me a better look at myself, giving me a better look at those who was being incarcerated. And what's so ironic about it is that they was young guys, and some of them, when I introduced them to just release, and their wives and their moms and stuff was going online. You look at the fact that I was incarcerated, but how many subscribers I had successfully had gotten while I was incarcerated. That says something about Just Release, and that says something about Just Release character. And at that time, like I say, when I made that decision to do what I wanted to do and didn't care about the rest, it made me uh, come back with a different decision making. I can't make them kind of rational thinkers when I got people that's up in the morning times listening to me, up at night listening to me. I can't underrate you way you all think about me, right? So I have to keep my standards up, keep my character up, and because I want to stay free. And so if I want to stay free, then it's so much have to come with that. And people have to see that you want to stay free. People have to see that. I'm talking about, even up on your own loved ones. You got uncles and all these people getting out of prison, been incarcerated for 30 years and all that, and you trying to figure out how I deal with this person, then and you watching this person. So if this person is getting, in a violent way, if this person is getting in a way where he not doing like he used to when he first gotten out, then there are some changes going on in his life. There's some things that's going on in his life that's not right. But if the things that's going on in his life is not right, then you have to allow him to make his own decision. Because if his decision is to fall back into what gotten him in prison 30 years ago, then you let him go. You let him go. You can't hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? You done what you could by supporting them. You done what you could do by talking to them and telling them, But we love our people. We love our loved ones that's going through these situations. So don't try too much to uh just go out your way when you done been in the way for so long and trying to show him and trying to tell him and help him. We got you have to be careful upon yourself because out of them 30 years or them 40 years, you've been in society. You've been working, you've been trying to build your family, help your family. Now here come your uncle or here come your brother coming from home with this institutional behavior, mindset. You have to really just try to make him comfortable as you can. And so after you done all these things that you said you was gonna do for him. That's right. That's right. That's so much right. That's hey, you are right. And so knowing that, now knowing what you just said, it plays so much in the behavior of a ex-offender, right? Because the ex-offender has to come to realization that ain't nothing gonna come to a thief, ain't nothing gonna come to a drug user, ain't nothing gonna come to a hard head, but some jail. But some jail. Uh-huh. And so now, and that's true because let's say, like where I'm from in this neighborhood, let me show you how it's looking out here. Let me show y'all how it's looking out here. And this is Harlem Clark. I'm over here in Harlem Clark and Alameda Plaza. We call it APT. It's where I grew up at, and this home has been open to me every time I could get out of prison, right? And I could have went another way, right? I could have went another way, but for some reason, my mom, she's still living, she still love me, and she still believe in me, right? So this home instead is still uh it's where I can come. It's where I can lay my head and be at peace because I don't bring, the law's not looking for me. The law's not knocking at my mother's door as they used to when I was growing up. So it's so much to be thankful for having somewhere, to come where people trust you, and you know, and I say trust me, but in a sense, they still, hesitate, because I know because of what I done been through and what I done took them through, and what I have to do in order to build that trust up to a full force where they really know they can trust me, and that's how it is in families, right? We tell them what we're gonna do when we get out, and we go do something else, and that faith that they had, it's slacking. They ain't feeling that. They ain't trusting that. They ain't trusting your word. So you have to build that trust up in those who love you, especially if you have a woman. If you have a woman, and hey, man, let me tell you something about having a good woman, though. This is the thing about having a good woman. When you get out and your woman is there for you, right? And say that you do some things that's not right, but your woman still put up with you. She still put up with you. That says a lot about the woman that you dealing with, because you can't miss the fact that a woman don't have to deal with a clown. A woman don't have to deal with a cluck. She can go on to the next cluck and find out if he a cluck or not. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how it is, especially when you're not married to women and stuff. So, if you guys getting out these prisons and, man, getting out these jails, man, got good women, y'all was down there, y'all was writing one another, telling the women what you was going to do and how much it was going to take for you to do it. Do it. Because that's all you have to do is do it. When you got a good woman in your corner, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You got a good woman in your corner. Now, I ain't talking about, and I might have to make a move from out here because this kind of, ain't getting right. And I sure hate to mess up this phone, man. Can't get at y'all. Y'all sure will be wondering, what happened to Wade? What happened to Andre? So, this has been a blessed morning. And I thank you. Thank you guys for listening to me, and I'll be back later on with a little something. But I just wanted to, reminisce about a little bit that's going on in the walls, and that, if you can, stay away from the walls unless you go and visit somebody. Don't go in there and getting apprehended because it'll be a while before we see you again. But one thing when you tell somebody about Just Release, tell them hit that like button. Tell them hit that like button. Because ain't no telling what I might come back with next. But Snow, I'm gonna get with you. Cause we got some things we can express out here and let these people see. So y'all have a blessed day if you're living in Houston. Y'all be careful on these weird streets, But guess what? Andre Wade will be back with something else.